Hear me, Gabriel. I need your help. I am afraid. It's not safe for me here anymore. I have no one left to turn to. Gabriel, you must help me.
I absolutely loved Castlevania Lords of Shadow. It was a solid game with great atmosphere and a good story. As a longtime Castlevania fan, I could not have been happier. So, I was very pleased to see Mercury Steam announce Reverie, the first of 2 planned downloadable content packs. The download showed up unannounced on the North American PlayStation Network last week and should now be available in Europe, though the Xbox 360 version has been unexpectedly delayed. The new content will cost you $10. Reverie adds a 13th chapter to the game, picking up after the final boss battle and returning Gabriel to the castle where he previously encountered Carmilla, the Lord of Vampires. Gabriel is summoned by Laura, the childlike vampire he met previously. Apparently, the Lords of Shadow were holding an even greater evil in check, and with their defeat, the world is now in even more danger than before. So, the vampire and the Holy Knight join forces to keep this new threat locked away. Fans of Lords of Shadow's combat may be disappointed by this chapter. Gabriel will of course meet resistance, though the enemies are nothing new and never present much of a threat. There isn't even a single boss battle to be found here. What is interesting are the segments where the player gains control of Laura, making use of her unique powers. It adds some fun to the game, but combat really isn't the focus of Reverie. Instead, Reverie seems to focus more on the puzzles and offers several new challenges. The puzzles range from fun to tricky to downright devilish. Players will have to make use of much of Gabriel's skill set as well as their own minds to reach the end. Sure, you can skip the puzzles, but you're going to be losing out on a significant chunk of the gameplay experience. Additionally, Reverie features a couple challenging platforming segments. The section with the saw blades, which requires Gabriel to coordinate his efforts with Laura, was very cool and had my hands sweating by the time I reached the end. With only about an hour and a half of gameplay, there really isn't much to say about Reverie. The atmosphere is top-notch, and I really like the motion comic-style cutscenes. It's a solid experience equal to the main game in every way, though combat is a bit lacking. My only real complaint is that I don't feel Reverie stands up very well on its own. It's fun and engaging, sure, but it's all just a setup for the second downloadable chapter, Resurrection. I think Mercury Steam should have released the 2 chapters together for $15 instead of separately for $10 each. Still, fans of Lords of Shadow will definitely want to check this out at some point.
The portal is open. I will go in. You stay here.
Wait! You will die! The other side is no place for humans. Only dark beings can survive there.
There is darkness in me.
Yes, but there is also love, compassion, and tenderness. You must leave it all behind. You must become a creature like me. Drink my blood. Its power can protect you once you get to the other side. I'm sorry, you have no choice.
I know. I never did.